Ndete gari twende wewe.
Ati lashi
mimi niende. Niende nikasalimia askari.
Ni vitu kama size hesabu ya zile.
Mheshimiwa, ndete gari twende wewe.
Ati lashi
mimi niende. Niende nikasalimia askari.
As Barney Experience Uti TV, Black TV. I'm glad to meet top event planner in 254 Golden Boy. How are you doing?
I'm good, bro. How are your side?
I'm very well. How's it going?
Everything is fine, bro.
Everything is well?
Yeah, everything is fine, but it's not as fine as fine.
The other day we saw it. You were in Mombasa. A top artist from East Africa was in Mombasa for a club appearance, and then Vitu kwa ground. Some stories going around. You were involved. You were very close with the artist. Maybe you can tell us what really happened, because I believe you were involved.
Yeah, I was involved, but now the issue with J Melody, that's the name, yeah. He came to Kenya. We had several shows in Nairobi. Then we had to go to Mombasa. So after Mombasa, when we were in Mombasa, you know, some small misunderstandings, yeah, with his crew and him. So in that misunderstanding, some of them attacked me. So I had to report everything. That's why they were arrested.
What really happened? What was the misunderstanding? Was it before the show? Was it the night of the show? Was it after the show?
So the misunderstanding came all the way back. No, I don't know. But the guy, his team, I don't know about them. But what happened is they became physical with me, and I didn't do anything to them. So I decided to take legal action to them, because I thought to myself that is not something good that I should allow to happen. Yeah, so the misunderstanding was all about, I had brought some fans to say hi to the artist. So the guys were acting like they don't want anyone to talk to the artist. So I had to talk to them. During the talking is when they attacked me. So I decided to take legal action on them, because Kenya is a very it's a very good country whereby justice is always served. So I had to report them. After a few sit downs with them, with the authorities, yeah, we've been able to come up to an agreement. Yeah, I think I've forgiven them, but I wanted it to serve as a warning to them and any other artist who might think that they can come to East Africa or to Africa and play around with you know, the promoters or the fans. Yeah, so that was the whole issue.
Okay. Maybe before we go to post and all what happened, we go back before the Melody came to Kenya. Have you ever had an issue with him, or has he ever had an issue with you? Do you talk previously, or this just happened on stage and that is it?
What is the relationship as well with J Melody?
So me, I don't have a personal relationship with J Melody, but I have a personal relationship with the promoter who brought him here. He's my partner, he's my friend. So we just did the show in Mombasa, and in Nairobi we did several shows, as he's supposed to have some other shows, you know, I don't know, on Saturday. So I was there as a businessman. So regardless of the reason why I was there, yeah, doesn't give him the guarantee to, or him or his crew, to attack anyone. Yeah, so that's the main reason why I took my...
And Golden Boy, we have this question. A while back when you were talking to J Melody's lawyer, he claimed that you are a self-proclaimed promoter. You ain't a qualified promoter, and you're trying to impose yourself to become J Melody's promoter. Ulikuwa unataka kuwa promoter wa J Melody by force. Okay. Is that true?
So about that, I won't answer. All I can say, I can leave it to the media, because I think every media person in Kenya knows me. They know what I do. J Melody is like the least artist I've hosted here. A week before he came, I had hosted Obi Cubana and Pato Ranking here, you know, with the help of my bosses and all, but I was the one running their logistics. So I've dealt with bigger and more professional artists than Jay. I think his own is just having the pressure of, because he's upcoming and maybe he has gained the clout now. Yeah, so I don't think he can manage it, but I wish him all the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And J Melody here is Vincent Boya, though I wasn't acknowledged the first time. I wanted to ask who exactly attacked you? Like who exactly? Because upon Dani, it was manager, J Melody, and I guess his photographer. Who exactly attacked you? And so, where were you attacked exactly?
So I don't want to go detail because it's a matter that is already in the police, yeah, and it has been handled by the law and by the authorities. I want to say that his crew and him, so it's something that has already been handled. I don't want to go back. The issue happened in Mombasa. We are back in Nairobi. Yeah, we have agreed to forgive them, yeah, after sitting down with them, and they have agreed to change, which I hope so. So I don't have anything against them at all.
From the CCTVs, we saw it earlier. There was some bros.
Yeah.
You got some punches. You were thrown down. Just to understand this, you went and managed to get a P3, because we understand why someone goes to get a P3, because he wants to file a complaint. He wants to go to a police station to. So just to understand this, Golden Boy, you forgive J Melody and the rest of the team. Was manager involved? Was J Melody involved? Who do you think? Who do you know was involved in your household?
Again, as I'm saying, it's a matter that I reported. I identified the persons that attacked.
Who was
me.
the person?
Don't want to talk about that now. I will say that is J Melody and his crew. I don't want to talk about persons, please.
So you mentioned earlier you forgive them.
Yeah.
Was it an argument? Was it a settle down? Did you receive some cash just to settle this?
All I can say is that some people who know J Melody and his team, people who know me, they brought us together, sat us down, that we can talk as people in the entertainment industry. The fact that we'll need each other tomorrow, yeah. So we sat down and we agreed mutually, me and Jay, that we are going to be okay. So I forgave them and I withdrew everything.
Maybe why didn't they maybe talk to you before you went to the police? Or before someone goes to the police, as you say, that you've tried to talk to someone, you've tried to call someone, they are not listening to you. Maybe what necessitated you to go to the police before amicably resolving the issue before the police?
About that, I'll say, yeah, I felt that whatever was done to me or happened to me was not fair. So at that point, I was angry and I took the actions that I thought were best for me. So upon sitting down with his people and my people, I felt that it's okay for me to forgive them. Yeah, because my actions, I took them when I was angry, the same point when I was frustrated. So even you, everyone here, you guys, when you're frustrated, you have to do something so that you can feel you're okay. So I had to do something so I don't just sit down. Yeah, that's the main point why I went to report them.
Maybe what is your relationship with J Melody going forward? Are you gonna host him if he comes to Kenya? Are you gonna go to Tanzania and maybe be friends? What is your relationship going forward? So
I'm going to be very honest here. Initially, I don't know too much about J Melody. I just know one of his songs. Yeah, I've only heard one of his songs. So that time we were just trying to do business, as I'm saying. So I'm hoping, because my friends, his friends, they told me that he's a good kid, someone that has talent. I'm hoping he's going to rectify him, his crew. Maybe if there's someone he thinks that is not up to the standards of being in a big artist crew, to maybe dismiss them. But once he does that, I don't think there's any problem of me working with Jay in future.
Allow me to add 2 questions. Is J Melody and the team have disciplinary issues? They have their own issue. Are they in discipline?
I don't want to talk about their own issues, but all I'd say is that they really need to pull up their socks on. Yeah, they really need to pull up their socks on what do we call it, on courtesy. How they handle people, the fact that he's upcoming, how they deal with issues, because it's how you deal with issues that determines your future. Understand? So all I can say is that I'm hoping that they are going to pull up their socks, especially on their courtesy and their respect to people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were there any internal injuries? Did you manage maybe to go for an X-ray scan?
I think, as I've said, I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah. I don't want to add more.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right. Talk to your fans, address Kenyans, tell them just a message that things went well.
All I want to say is that one thing, never allow anyone to intimidate you, regardless of who he is. Main thing is focus on what you're doing. If it's paying you, do it until the last minute. So for my Kenyan people and fans, you guys know how we do it. Expect a big deal soon. We're bringing in someone big. You know how we do it here. all I have to say for now.
Shukran sana.
Thank you.